Kerri Urbahn joins me now. Kerri, if Meta is found guilty, excuse me, if Meta's found guilty, how much could they be on the hook for? I understand it runs into trillions.
They say trillions. We don't technically know yet, but I think the more significant impact could be that if the judge here finds the states liable, the impact it could have on big tech for the country nationwide would be incredible, because these are the state attorneys general bringing the claim, meaning that they have enforcement power with respect to regulations. So it's not just a matter of money or fines for these social media companies. It's also whether the state governments could potentially now get involved and say, you deliberately designed addictive products that kids didn't realize that they were being addicted to, which caused mental harm, and now we're going to make sure you can't do that anymore by enforcing regulations against you.
But these big companies, they say they're going to appeal. They've got vast amounts of money for an army of lawyers. They could surely stretch this thing out for a very long time, years and years and years, couldn't they?
Well, they could, but I continue to think about the verdict that was rendered in the California state case, where that's where those plaintiffs, individuals, sued the companies saying, you know, under the same products liability theory, which is that you created a defective product, it caused harm, and now you're on the hook for that harm. It's similar to the big tobacco playbook. That's what ultimately, as you know, took down big tobacco. They're following the same path. And so, yes, it could be years, but it could also result in state governments actively regulating big tech companies and making sure they're not creating products that they allege are creating addiction within children that are causing grave mental harm across America's youth population.
All right. A judge temporarily paused Mandani's second home tax after a group of homeowners sued. We had New York City Council member Frank Morano on the show yesterday. His wife and father are part of the suit. Watch this.
You talk about the implementation of this tax. It's supposed to be for people who have a second home in New York. Somebody that's got a $5 million home that's they're there once a month or something, and that's not their primary residence. But the city not only sent out notices to people who don't have a second home, that it's their primary residence, but they published this big supplemental tax roll of all these people that would be eligible for the tax. Guess who's on it? My father and my wife, which brings up another concern that people are worried about in terms of potential scammers and that kind of thing.
All right. Do these homeowners have a shot at winning the case, Kerri?
Well, we have to remember the standard for issuing a temporary restraining order, which is what happened here. There has to be a likelihood of success on the merits. So certainly this judge thinks there's a possibility that the plaintiffs could go the distance. And if you look at the language of the order, I was reading it again this morning, and he called the doxing, which is that's my characterization of the public notice of all of the homeowners who allegedly have the second home, as arbitrary, capricious, and an abuse of discretion. That's very strong language from a judge. He also pointed out that it's the city that's supposed to make the determination under the law as to whether or not this is a second home of a person, not on the homeowner, and the city improperly shifted that burden onto the homeowner, that is saying you have to prove it, and the plaintiffs are saying no, under the law you have to prove it. And so it'll be interesting to see how this goes forward. But you know, this judge is a Democrat. It's not like this is a Trump appointee making this a political fight, right? And so again, you know, one of those elements is there is a likelihood of success. Now, of course, at some point, Mamdani could change the way they've done this, and the implementation and all of that, and we could go back to square one. But I do think it's a very interesting case and one to follow.
One more for you, Kerri. Flock Safety Camera announced modifications to their automated license plate readers. Critics say the information they collect could be misused by the government. Now, we had the company's CEO, Garrett Langley, on the show earlier today. Here's what he had to say. Flock cameras.
How do we build a society where we're safe and privacy coexists? You know, I've never met someone that doesn't want to be safer, but the question is, how do we get there? Now, I have a firm belief that there's a way we can get there responsibly, and some people disagree, and that's okay. I think where you see most of the backlash, though, it's on misinformation. We don't sell this data. Our customers own it. We don't do facial recognition. We simply read a license plate as a car drives by, and at the end of 7 days, if it's not associated with a criminal investigation, the data is deleted.
Do you think these modifications go far enough to get the critics off Flock cameras back?
So I recently wrote an explainer on this topic for foxnews.com, just a basic one. And look, I think there are a couple of basic legal principles at play here. There is no reasonable expectation of privacy on an open road. The courts have long held that. But what critics of flat cameras say is, well, we're not concerned so much with an individual picture. What we don't like is the mosaic it creates. In the aggregate, these flat cameras basically create a play-by-play of a person's life. And at some point, if a police officer uses this, that we think that should require a warrant. And of course, there are stories of police and such who have abused these cameras and used them for other reasons. On the other hand, law enforcement, and this, and speaking from my DOJ background, they find these helpful in solving crimes and the like. So the Supreme Court has not yet touched this specific issue on flat cameras, but it did recently issue a pretty significant ruling in June about geolocation data, and that the Google location history, basically, that if a law enforcement wants to use it, it requires a warrant. So it could be a signal as to where all of this is going, but yes, there are certainly a lot of privacy concerns among people about this particular product.
Yes, there is. Kerri Urbahn, thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it.